EveryLift Serbian tower blocks. Hey, at least it's better than the number blocks cringe that 9-year-olds watch. Končars. Typical for Yugoslavia. The problem with old lifts for more blocks. No, this isn't old. Not really a problem though. Woman floor labeling on the doors. The motto, can we visit it? Yes, we can. I'm really disappointed because they barely do shit to add. They barely do shit to add floor tents and the shits like that. But it's not really that big of a problem though. Does this thing even work? Are those relays meant to be clickable? Or that? What? The apartment rooms. Let's check. Apartment rooms? What is that? That's right. Well, it actually makes sense though. Actually does make sense. The game is laggy. Of course, bad optimization, or maybe they made the game too big. Copy and paste. Free model cars. Oh my god. Manual traction? I'll never get used to that. Oh my god. How do I safely depose this shit? And I got it stuck. Awesome! This is why you should take driving lessons. Building number 8 from 2010. And you get... That's right. Spanish ThyssenKrups. European floor labeling. Basement is inaccessible. 7th floor is. Honestly, in Kuwait, we also have Spanish ThyssenKrups that look like that, but no one has filmed lifts like that in Kuwait. Though I have actually wrote one. It's probably the latest Otis AP product. Not really Otis though, but still, it's still considered one. It has very realistic shaft, which looks exactly like the Porsche. And there's no rooftop access. Too bad I'm too lazy to ride a lift all over again. Though we have building 18 from 1980. More Končars, perfecto. Weird. No inside indicator. Completely makes sense, I guess, because of the doors. Roman floor numbering at its best. Anyway, same building, same lifts. I will skip some buildings that have the same lifts. Finally, something different. Huh? What the fuck? Though this one does work, actually. MLC Mechanic Disala with MLC fixtures, though the button labeling is fucked because of how Roblox handles transparency nowadays. For transparency levels above 1 would still make it invisible, but thanks to how Roblox did updates, anything above 1 would render the text as 0 transparency. Broken lift or working lift? Honestly, I don't know why I like riding new lifts more. That's strange. Well, people don't like lift mods, which to be honest, it makes sense. The car top controls look like this. Yeah, don't really get why. Back then they used like PR as ground. Nowadays they just use fucking 0. Hey, at least you can sprint, so driving a car is unnecessary. Another building from, let's say, 1978, building number 11, what lift does it have? DAKA. They're basically the Schindlers of Yugoslavia or something. Whatever. DAKA was bought by Schindler, I think, and those lifts are from Yugoslavia, which obviously makes sense as Serbia used to be Yugoslavia before the country got balkanized, which completely makes sense as it's the first country to separate into multiple countries. Back then, Yugoslavia was one big country. Bosnia, Croatia, or Hrvatska, or Serbia, maybe Albania and Kosovo are just one big country. No, Albania isn't Kosovo. What about this one? Another DAKA. Though the cab is... yeah. Port? That's right. PR in Cyrillic alphabet. The labels are unchanged. Goodbye. Building 16 from 1980. And we have copy paste generics. Those buildings have a feel that they're copy pasted. What about this one? Number 15. Burger King food lettuce. And the lift is on 5. Perfect. No, it's on 2. Those lifts actually have inner doors, but the manual ones, same shit as before. Don't know why, but it's just my instinct. Wait, let me see again. The only difference is the floors. That's it. And that's fucking it. The buildings just have different floors. So yeah, I forgot to write this. Let's write to floor pot. Oh, yeah, that's what they call pot. Pot, do you want some pudding? Yeah. 2, 3. They skipped the floor 1. How impressive. 8. Pot. This is not. It's pot. Seriously, who would mistake the Cyrillic alphabet for the Latin one or the English one, whatever you call? Every Sunday. What about there? We haven't wiped the lifts there. Fuck. It's the waste. The doors act really weird though. Don't know why. Guess what floor it is? That's right. Floor pot is the 7th floor here. When you approach the 8th floor, you'll notice it. Floor 9 there is pot, and floor 11 here is pot. Like the 2 floor, like this one's the shortest. They look the same, but they're actually different buildings. Or they're actually one big building, but just with different floors. What about this one? Is that a copy paste? Let's find out. It's a generic. Borrow, whatever. I don't fucking care or give a shit about what fixture the elevators would use. Delta. Maybe it's one of the lift models they made, but it doesn't really matter. I think it's not Bowell. It's not Bowell. I guess. I don't know about Yugoslavian lifts in general. I thought it's a Genemek advance because of the cost station, but I was fucking wrong. And the door is fucking retarded. What about this? Any difference? Nope. Same shit. How about that? Probably same shit, but 2 floors higher. Why did they leave cats in my room? Two cats in my room? Why? Honestly, they just meow continuously. Hey, a building I haven't rent. Guess what it's from? 2010 again. Kone. I used to call this Con. Now I say Kone. Or Kone, whatever. Don't fucking care. It's the one made by Crazy Dog. Kone Monospace. Well, the motor is EcoDisc. I don't call this shit a second generation EcoDisc. Like, what kind of fucking moron would actually call this a second gen EcoDisc? This is more of a Kone Monospace with KSS 470 fixtures, and that's right. An EcoDisc motor, obviously. Second generation EcoDisc does not really exist that much. Honestly, what's with those made up terms made by Benno? I know his full name for those who are wondering. So we're going to move here. It's inconvenient, but I don't fucking care. 1983 Building 23. Guess what? That's right! DAKA. Also Schindler. Whatever. Honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. The big ass lift. Just gonna send it to 12 for that. Close the door here. Close the door here. Send this shit to 12. This is the freight lift, which appropriately it's big. I think the door layout is kinda similar to Soviet lifts, except it uses manual doors instead of the usual automatic. Send this to PR, or what the idiots think, NP. This shit is PR, you dumbass. How can we get this shit wrong? Well, I'm talking about the people who can't differentiate Cyrillic writing from Latin. Also another fact. The Serbian language has two writing systems in use, Cyrillic and Latin. And they don't use the Arabic script because 1. They ain't Muslim. 2. Ancient reason why. 3. Communism and Look, another freight lift that goes to the 12th floor with a white ass cap. Honestly, what difference would it make? Usual car patrols. DAKA. It's hilarious how it looks like it's a glass lift. Yet it isn't really actually glass though. Don't know why they do that. But it doesn't really matter that much anyway, since it's just a fucking lift. Let's see. Car top. You can see the motor, but plot twist. It doesn't fucking move. The motor is fucking fake. And then we go back to PR. This would be a long EveryLift though. So if you have enough patience, you may enjoy this. At least I don't stop doing lift tours and move to... Yeah. At least I'm not a person who stopped doing lift tours because they are boring, slow pace shit. Like, at least I don't surf lifts in real life. Like, seriously, what kind of fucking moron would find this shit fun? Like, why is surfing lifts in real life fun? Honestly, I don't care. Hey! Flow lifts. Genemek that uses... That's right. MLC. Not to be confused with the Mandarin Lift Company. Not. I don't live in the Soviet Union. And this isn't even the Soviet Union. If it's the Soviet Union, it will be Russian or Ukrainian Cyrillic writing, automatic doors rather than this swing doors. And the lifts would be KMC, MLL, whatever. Gated inner doors. Honestly, there's little to no variety of those lifts. Old lifts mixed with new lifts. It's funny how in Yugoslavia there are more old lifts than compared to Kuwait's amount of old lifts. Because most of the old lifts in Kuwait are either from 90s or the 2000s. Guess what? 1967 introduces you to Building 7. And it's a schindler or a DAKA, wherever, with black buttons, commonly known as the Q series. Or is that what people think, I guess? Head to the 6th floor, or the 5th floor. Oh, yeah, you get it. But I don't. Did you know that in Lithuania, most of the lifts are schindlers? It's not illegal though. It's more of a grey area though. Honestly, it's... yeah, a grey area. What's this? 1969 Building 16. Guess what? Another old ass lift. Honestly, I don't know what are they approaching for the swing doors. What I know is that the buttons are hard to press because of the inner doors. But it's not really much of a big problem. Then you can go to the rooftop and do some roof walking. Rooftops. Another one from like 69, and you have Aurora with segment indicator, which is pretty accurate in Kuwait, but I think this would be floor 0 rather than floor G. Besides, floor G isn't really that much used in Yugoslavia as far as I've heard. Instead they use pure alpha ground, but mainly they use 0 nowadays, I guess. They'll never even visited there. Just assumptions and guesses. What happened to the motor room? That's right. It's now like a storage room. And here you can look at what remains. The remains of the old lift. And here's a under construction building. But before that, a building from 1972. Guess what? Genemek. By Mythos. Genemek fixtures. You can see what the DAKA fixtures, which is also Schindler, for curiosity. Genemek. I'm serious. Floor 69. Weird. Has a fake keypad. Oh my god. How did I get that wrong? Is this even meant to be a joke? And this lift doesn't really have inner doors. But what about the machine? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it still exists. Either my brain got fucked or something else happened. What's this? 2023. Building number 4. Guess what? What lift? Luxia. And as I got lift keys free. Really nice luxury lifts. I guess they stopped making luxury lifts, but not really that sure. Floor 3 looks like this. Completely makes sense. Don't really care much about that. Can you enable VIP? Can you actually enable VIP mode with the luxury key? What? Is it actually enabled? Yeah, it's enabled. How would you even turn off it? Honestly, I don't like how the switch works. Honestly, working as a lift engineer is far superior than actually serving lifts illegally. felt really sorry for people who let their lift broke, not on purpose. Another one from 2022, not 2023. Guess what? Genemek. I like it. Satire or not, I don't fucking care. Turkish fixtures. Those fixtures are all the way from Turkey, and I even seen one in Kuwait. Genemek. Live fixtures from Turkey. Weird. Is this intentional or typical luxury alarm? Honestly, I'm just wasting my time recording Roblox lifts instead of real life ones because... yeah, we don't ask why. It's not like if anyone would care though. 1979, building number 7. DAKA. Oh, Schindler. Oh my god. Yay, no inner doors. Like, in Kuwait, almost all of the swing door lifts would not have inner doors at all. This includes the lift mods. I haven't even why the lift that has inner doors in Kuwait. This door leads to nowhere, but you can just jump it down for free access to the ground floor to make the EveryLift slightly shorter. Guess what? Skibbity toilet or creeper. Yeah, bitch, yeah, skibbity toilet. Oh my fucking god, this is making me cry from cringe. More generic? But not really that. No, this shit isn't a generic. How's this shit even a generic? I don't really consider this a generic. I refuse to elaborate how this is a generic. This looks more of a proprietary lift company. Or not. I don't know if it's generic or not, but honestly, I don't really care about it that much. Yeah. Honestly, you can do it in Roblox and like, it's not really a bad thing if you do it in Roblox because it's actually more safer compared to doing it in real life. Building 10, 1976. Končars. No, this is a fucking DAKA. How did I mix it up? Now it's harder to tell what floor you are on. Also, Končar also uses shit from style or whatever. I don't fucking care. And it's not like it would matter that much. Hey, at least we could speed every lift up. That's right. Delta lifts once again. Now it goes to the 6th floor. People think this is generic. I refuse to think it is generic. I mean, I used to think it's generic, now I'm not. That's strange. I feel like I'm giving this nice lifts some shit talk it didn't really deserve. Like, I talk shit about a lift that doesn't even deserve at all. But mistakes happen. Building up 6 from 1976. Once again, you have a fucking DAKA. Don't know if DAKA is Serbian or whatever. Honestly, why am I asking those stupid fucking questions? Končar is probably Hrvatski. This is Srpski. And everyone knows that Bosnia is the Muslim part of Yugoslavia with some Turkish tongue. And yes, building number 4. Actually, it's more. Oh, I was right. It is building number 4, but not really willing to ride the same lift all over again. Technically, at least you can sprint in this game. Ride this again. Yeah, it's a little bit more different. Don't really like how. What the fuck? Not really a fan of how the inner doors does that. Closing while the outer doors close. Besides, I think in Cuba Plus, can't really make actual manual inner doors instead of making fake manual doors and making it automatic. The thing about Cuba Plus is, unlike other lift engines, this one has a closed, open and door parts. Thank God for this part, which you can literally fall off and not give a shit about dying. It's like you regret nothing at all. Oh. Building number 20 from 1979, and you get DAKA but with blue doors. And a floor indicator, I suppose. The motor sounds are usually copy pasted, but that doesn't matter that much. In Kuwait, there's racing canes, but in Yugoslavia, there isn't. I don't know why, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much because this is more about lifts than fast food shit. Wow, those tallest building. Building number 18 from 1987. Honestly, I expected something different. But honestly, once more, I don't really give a shit. Wow. The inside buttons are different. That different. The inside indicator are just analog. If you think this is a belly button or musical instrument, seek mental health. Seek mental health. Seriously. Like, why do people think that lift alarms are actual belly buttons? Like, seriously. What kind of fucking moron thought it's a good idea to have that viewpoint? Seriously. Not only it's blatantly stupid, but fucking ridiculous. Hey, at least I don't do inappropriate shit to underage 9-year-old kids. Like, seriously, who would fucking do that? Hey, at least the lifts go like up to 20 floors. 20 floors of sex? Yeah, we don't talk about that because it's more about the heavy lifts. and the sex shit, whatever. Building 20, 1987. DAKA, once again, but with a plot twist. Hey, at least they have bumpers, which is weird, but honestly I don't really care much. This one has actual R-series buttons rather than not R-series buttons. Don't know if that has the subsidiary of Schindler or whatever, or that it got acquired by Schindler. But I think that whatever. I don't care. They use Schindler parts, just like Shiliman. Just like Shiliman in Kuwait, which I've seen, and they use Schindler's with Schindler lifts without series buttons. The passenger lift again. This lift would need a hour, but I'm not really that sure. The stop button, useful for creating stock in the lift role plays. But the thing is, the button is quite hard to press because the lift is moving. Let's run for more buildings so we can write the same lift all over and over again. Building 22, 1987. That's right. Yellow doors. That's the difference? Seriously, now I might skip some buildings again. Just like when I did it early in this video. Obviously I'm doing the EveryLift blind. I haven't visited before. Look, more generics, more fun. Yes. Genemek fixtures adds the more fun. Lift mod. Don't know what fixture this one is from. Not really an expert of Yugoslavian elevators, but if you know, feel free to comment what the lift fixture is. Though the indicator is also used for Doppler lifts, like actual Doppler, but not the buttons. The indicator, I don't know if it's also used for SECs or not, but honestly I'm more clueless about lifts. Now we can finally find the excuse of running down the stairs. This is the fun part of the EveryLift. Many people cry when the perfectly 144 FPS game suddenly becomes 143 FPS. But me, I don't fucking care. Even if a game wants 15 FPS, like 1.5, the game still works, then I'm still playing it. What is this? This time, 7th segment. That's the only difference. I think I did the longest lift tour in the lift community because my EveryLift, which is actually a lift tour, EveryLifts are known to be like having various lengths from short to like 5 or 10 minutes to full on hours. And don't get me started on Folsom Island or Sky Island, as there are literally hours of EveryLift. And the Kuwait EveryLift, which is actually the lift of most of the buildings in Kuwait City, it's fucking 3 hours long. And we're not talking about the unnecessary filler, we're talking about raw footage added next to each other with iMovie, which is actually a shitty and free movie maker. Building from 1975, call me in or out, I don't fucking care. This is with the original ass lifts. Man, those buttons are ridiculously hard to press. Don't really like it, but honestly, I don't care. You ought make the sacrifices. Končar lifts may use features from style, like I've said before, but I don't know why would they use that. Honestly, I'm the most clueless lift enthusiast. But I don't think that Otis Gen 1s exist. Like, I refuse to believe in the existence of Otis Gen 1 elevators. Like, seriously, why Otis fucking Gen 1? Hey, working motor! Not in the way you expected. Though the lanterns don't light up when moving though. They only light up when it's arrived. Don't know why they do that. Honestly, I don't care, because I'm not from Yugoslavia and I've never worn this in real life. Maybe if I want to go to Yugoslavia, Bosnia or Croatia might be a choice. Funny how Bosnia has little to no coastline, but I don't really care about it much. This will take up lots of storage, but I don't care. It's not like it's going to hurt anyone. Building 2 from 1974. I have a motor map. And the directional lanterns don't even work at all. This time, special. That's fucking right. Blue indicator rather than the usual red. Similar to the analog indicator Schindler mainly uses for R-series lifts, but it's blue instead of yellow. Hey, unexposed. Does this shit work? No, it fucking doesn't. Those lifts are conveniently on the same entrance floor. Same copy paste, but with different colors. Oh my god. Building 3 from 1985. Finally something unique, I guess? Honestly, it's also a DAKA with schindler series buttons. Like I've said millions of times, or 100 of times more actually, or 10 times, or a bundle of 10s. It's a Schindler. DAKA is technically Schindler. It's like how Serbian is technically Schindler when it's being acquired by Schindler. Don't know what I'm fucking saying. I don't care if it's inaccurate or not. Like, my channel description says some info on lifts may be inaccurate. Floor edge. No, that's for the firearms. I'm so fucking retarded. Hey, key cards, my favorite thing. Did you know that in Reddit it can get millions of downvotes just for having an opinion? That's what's special about Reddit. Building 6 from 1988. Let's see what's different. This is different. You may think it's a rear door, but there isn't. Though this one is actually... Yeah, let's not talk about the details. Either it's PR or the in Latin or Cyrillic. That's weird, it always says 4 here. Don't know why, but I honestly don't give a fuck. Though you can access the balcony, which is what makes this building unique from others. And as you can see, I'll check on this building. Yep, I've read that before. Honestly, well, it's big, doesn't really have lots of lifts, but honestly, I don't care if it doesn't have lots of lifts, because there's literally a lot of lifts here. How am I not surprised? Roblox clouds. So yeah. Bye bitches, I guess. Damn. Forgot to stop recording. What's like let's see what let's play the lift engineer. Huh? What the fuck? Honestly, there's no floor 1 here. Fuck, I should stop this recording because bye bitches again.